Alright, Destructive Hammer. Again, same family as Flashing Swords, Swords of Fury, working on the inside of the attack. Again, it's a left roundhouse punch. Roundhouse punch comes in. Alright. Now, just a quick point on this. The book, they're really stepping in to clock down the side of the head. You're going to step back and you're going to block. Now, I'm a little far away from him here, even if for a sword hand or for a rake or whatever I want to do at this point. So use your maneuvers to adjust. That's what maneuvers is for. The book might say step back and do a neutral bow and start working from there. Ideally, but life is never ideal, so I want you to, as you're going back, you might, this is where the split step comes in. If you go back and look at that the split step video, I may step back and find I'm too far away, and then I'll have to advance. So split step is something to think about in application. So again, back to Destructive Hammer. As I come in, boom, right? As soon as I block, I'm taking that nose. I want to turn him into Daffy Duck. Right? And as I hit, that left hand comes up for timing. It's either for timing or I can take the shot, elastic recoil off, catching the diaphragm, or depending on how big he is and how close he is, and there's that left hand checking this arm just in case, your hammer fist. From there, I'm going to collapse into an inward elbow. And again, I like to use maneuvers. I just don't like to just use depth and width, or excuse me, height and width. I like to use depth, height, and width. So as soon as I get my second shot in, I'm just going to drop in and collapse. Imagine chopping my arm right off, and I'm just going to drive. I'm going to punch him with that elbow. Boom. And as I get that step, I'm going to hammer down to the groin as I rotate the horse stance, bring his head down. Now, two options here. Option number one, rock back into the opposite side. If we took the liver on this side, we're going to take the spleen on this side. All right. Option number two, depending how he turns. John's been hit by me a lot, so he has Tessie to turn his head away from all the action. All right. Now, if he's not a Kempo guy, his head's probably going to be looking right about here. So as I hit, now that obscure elbow comes up, drives the head back, and then we can work on our cover out from there. All right, one more time. A little bit slower, or a little bit faster, but with some continuity going on it now. Hit, 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 and then back out. Okay. Now, targeting on this one. Targeting is really important. Even a lot of the AKK types love to work the body on this. So in other words, what a lot of times you'll see is hit, and they'll work the body and play with the technique that way. Right? Make sure you work targeting on this. And one of the ways to do that is on that block, boom, little, as you come in. Right? So you can get that left hand, that right hand moving, that left hand moving, and work your strikes in from there. Okay, so at least you're going to feel, this is good. And by the way, this raking back knuckle, hit your partner with it once in a while and see what happens. That's a nose. You're going to take that nose and put it over by his ear somewhere. That's your goal. Right? And as you hit, remember, throw the punch one more time, please. Is that punch? Oh, there's your timing. It's not 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Because as that punch comes in, boom, you're going to crack right off and hit that right before he starts to unload that weapon. Because I've got to nullify that weapon, and one of the ways to do that is to smash his face and start getting that weapon away from coming towards me. Okay? So now we'll do one off the body at speed, and we'll do one to target at speed. So punch comes in. Alright, quick, body. Now, let's try one to target. And you can work the idea that way. Hope you enjoy. That is Destructive Hammer.